what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about DaBaby. Now, DaBaby has been kind of low-key, man, for various reasons, man. For a lot of reasons, I should say, right? Because dude had an up and down roller coaster ride of a 2020 like you wouldn't believe. He went from being kind of shunned in the hip-hop community, or I should say not even in hip-hop. It was really in the mainstream. And then he came back, battled his way back, but he never lost his focus and kept a lot of fans, and his music and videos kept producing, man. He took a short hiatus and he had issues throughout his career, like things with his baby moms that was well publicized we talked about, and things with his artists down in Miami. I mean, he went on a real roller coaster ride in 2021, man. But it seems like he's coming into this new year trying to stay clear of any beefs or any type of situations, man. And recently, he's shown a lot of love and support for none other than NBA Youngboy. Now, people are kind of avoiding NBA Youngboy, who are other artists that are well known, because they don't want to get caught up in the mix of the whole NBA Youngboy versus Lil Durk situation. But it seems like DaBaby is like, forget that. And today he dropped a song with NBA Youngboy with a video to match. You know what I mean? Now, before I break this down and give my take on how I think this is going to affect the relationship between DaBaby and Lil Durk, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And man, let's get it. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, man, let's talk about this DaBaby video featuring NBA Youngboy. And that is the correct way, man, because it's DaBaby featuring NBA Youngboy, and the song is called Hit. And they released the video right now, or excuse me, today, and it's going up. It's trending. It's #1, man. It's competing with that Gucci Mane song that dropped from Lil Durk and Gucci Mane yesterday, right? So I don't think there was any like planning with that. Maybe not. I don't know, man. It's a possibility. But let's break down the video. Now, the first thing I noticed about the video is NBA Youngboy's part and DaBaby's part were shot in separate locations. So obviously, DaBaby didn't go out to Utah where NBA Youngboy is on house arrest and shoot it with him. They actually shot it in two separate locations, and it looked almost like a Zoom meeting when they're on the screen together, or even like a FaceTime meeting or something like that, man, when they're on the screen together. But it's still a good video, man. They obviously spent a little bit of money on it or whatnot, and it starts off like most of DaBaby's songs, man. The flow, he kicks it off early, and you know, he stays up tempo from the jump of the beat to the end of the song. And that's just DaBaby style, you know what I mean? And then when NBA Youngboy comes in, you see that the visuals change a little bit and the location change, but the theme of the video pretty much stays the same. Now, the video is going to go up. You know, anything NBA Youngboy does, DaBaby does. These are two humongous names in this hip-hop game, in the music game, period, right? So it's no mystery that they're trending right now, #1 on all of YouTube, right? But there's a little bit of battle, because now that they're trending #1 on all of YouTube, they're in competition in the music category for trending as well. So you've got DaBaby and NBA Youngboy Hit trending #1 on all of YouTube right now, right? So definitely a smash out the gate. Then you have Gucci Mane featuring Lil Durk, Rumors, that's trending #1 on the music category, man. Now, obviously, one is bigger than the other, but definitely that goes to show that they're still battling out here, man. And Gucci Mane amassed something like 2.2 million views, you know, just over 1 day of dropping that song. He dropped it last night or yesterday, the night before, something like that. So it's looking good, man. And it looks like DaBaby and NBA Youngboy song Hit, and their video for Hit is going to be doing good as well. And currently, Gucci Mane Rumors featuring Lil Durk is #2 trending on YouTube. So, man, these cats, they're in a little bit of a dogfight. I like the friendly competition. The only crazy part is if it goes to something extra. Now, let's talk about DaBaby and his relationship with other artists in the rap game. What's crazy is most of the other rappers in the rap game like DaBaby. He's a likable dude, you know? He really comes from what they talk about. They respect the fact that he stays solid. There's been times he's been tested in the past on video and he didn't fold. And people like that, man. People do like that. Even with all the bad stuff that happened last year, it seems like his relationship with other music artists hasn't been tarnished any. And it looks like through his actions collaborating with NBA Youngboy, he's not trying to tarnish his relationship with anybody in the game, man. He likes being, able to mess with NBA Youngboy and mess with Lil Durk. And you gotta respect that because he's standing out there on his own. Now, a telltale sign if the other side is upset is that who's following who. You know what I'm saying? People use social media, and somebody sent me a message earlier talking about this. And if you look on DaBaby's Instagram and you see who he's following Lil Durk. And then if you look at Lil Durk's Instagram, and you'll see if he's still following DaBaby, and he's still following DaBaby. So it looks like Lil Durk did not take this personal at all. And his situation, DaBaby's situation, is totally different than some of the other players involved, like Fredo Bang and NLE Chopper. Like, I just watched the interview with NLE Chopper, and where he talked about the fact where King Von is his homeboy. Like, they were cool. Like, they had history. It wasn't just like somebody who he knew through the industry and really didn't mess with like that often, or it was just a music thing. Like, they had history. So it's a little different. And they had songs that we all jammed to together. So, it was a different situation. So people would say like NLE Chopper was picking sides, but really it ain't no picking sides when you got a relationship with this person, they're your homeboy, and it's just different and they lose their life. You're going to feel a certain way. That's only human, man. So people should probably not diss NLE Chopper and say that he's picking sides, or use DaBaby as an example to say what NLE Chopper should have did. But DaBaby is obviously his own man, and he chose not to pick any sides in this situation. And he's made posts previously. Like, he made a post out on social media and let it be known that he was going to be his own man about this situation. He went to social media recently and posted this before they even dropped the song for Hit. And as you can see in this post right here, he reposted NBA Youngboy's album, Colors, or his mixtape Colors. Rock with me. Now, not a lot of people or anybody else I can think of in the rap game outside of NBA Youngboy's camp reposted his mixtape, man. So Colors, I think it's set to do like 90 or 69K or something like that this week, but we'll see when the final numbers come in. And that's probably lower than most people expected, but still better than most people are doing right now, to be real with you. Now, in the caption of this post, DaBaby said this. He said, "Y'all respect when a man follow the crowd. I relate to young cats ready to go against the world. Do your thing, young dude. Colors out now." And that was him giving a shout out to NBA Youngboy. And probably they were working on this song in the background and already had this video playing. So he wanted to make sure that he let NBA Youngboy know that he was going to post his album and that he had his back in this situation regardless. You know what I mean? Not like he needs it, because NBA Youngboy is a superstar up in this thing regardless anyway, right? But what do you guys think about this, man? Do you think that DaBaby is playing this smart, man? He's doing the right thing. He's being his own man and not picking sides, and that'll show in the long run, you know what I mean, and last in the long run? Or what do you think about the fact that, he might be, without even trying it, making some of Lil Durk and OTF fans upset at him? Should he even care about that? Because at the end of the day, everybody makes their own decisions, and you got to respect when a man does his own thing, right? Now, with that, this has been your boy Big Man. Do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you get a notification every time I drop this hot content. And we out of here. Peace.